So what this first video is going to be about is a little bit about molar conversions. That means converting from moles to grams and grams to moles in a chemical equation. This is the most basic part of it. So we're going to go over a couple of the practice problems from the review and see if I can explain how to do them, and maybe it might help you with it. This first one right here, it says we have 0.19 moles of NH4Cl, and it says how many grams. It is how many grams. When you're doing molar conversions like this, what we're trying to do is we're trying to convert from moles to grams in this case. So we're going from moles to grams. So what I always like to do when we are trying to get from moles of something, moles of this right here, into grams of that same substance, we're going to make this little table here. We'll start, let me choose a different color here. So we'll start by writing what we know. We know 0.19 moles of NH4Cl. Then our next step is always going to be, if we're in moles to start, so like we are right here, we started in moles, we're going to be in moles on the bottom right here. So this is going to be 1 mole of NH4Cl. What goes on top here is going to be the molar mass of NH4Cl. We get the molar mass by adding up each of these individual parts. For example, N, if you look at the periodic table, the molar mass of N is 14. H, it's 1, and you have 4 of them, so that's 4. So we have 14 here, 4 here, and Cl is 35.5, so 35.5. We add all those together, 14 plus 4 plus 35.5 gives us 53.5. So that's what we're going to put right here is 53.5 grams of NH4Cl. Okay, and on this one, that is going from moles to grams. That's all we need to know for that one. But what we do to finish it out is, see right here we converted from moles. Let's see. Right here we converted from moles. We had 1 mole on the bottom is equal to 53.5 grams. What we're going to do is we're going to take the 0.19 and times it by 53.5 to get our answer, what we're actually looking for. So we're going to say this all equals 0.19 times 50. And that gives us 10.2 grams. So we went from 0.19 moles, we knew that 1 mole is equal to 53 grams, so 0.19 moles is equal to 10.2 grams. That's how we do that one. This one down here, we do the same thing. We'd start with 3.1 moles. We would do 1 mole down here we should write the unit in there as well. Let's see, in this case it's CaF2. Find the molar mass of CaF2. Ca is 40, F is 19. We have 2 of them, so that's 19 plus 19. So we have 40 plus 19 plus 19. Uh-oh, I just messed it up. Sorry. 40 plus 19 plus 19. So that's going to be 78 grams here. Oops, 78 grams. So we have 3.1 moles. 1 mole is equal to 78 grams of CaF2. So we times 78 times 3.1. We get 241.8. So that one would be 241.8 grams of CaF2. So we just put 1 mole on bottom and the molar mass on top. Same thing up here. We put 1 mole on bottom, molar mass on the top. Now that's quite the mess, but hopefully it helps you understand something there. Okay, now we're going to convert from, as you see right here, we're going from grams of NaCl into moles. So just opposite of what we did, grams into moles. Let's start up here. We're going to say we're going to write what we know. We have 48.9 grams of NaCl. That's supposed to be a big C. Is, we do our chart like that. Now, this time you notice we have grams on top. We have grams on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to be putting grams on the bottom down here. Now how many grams? Well, it depends on the molar mass. In this case we have NaCl. Na is 23, Cl is 35.5. So we have 58.5 grams of, oops, I did that wrong. Sorry, let me back that up. We're doing grams on the bottom because we had grams on the top to start. Right over here we have grams. So grams down here, 58.5 grams of NaCl is equal to 1 mole NaCl. Same thing as the last ones we did, except for this time. This time the grams are on the bottom and the mole is on top. Because we noticed the grams were on top on this side, so that's why they're on the bottom on this side. Wow, that was a terrible arrow. Okay, next one here. We have 102 grams of NaCN. So let's try this one. We're going to start with what we know. We have 102 grams of NaCN. And we know we have grams on the top here, so that means the grams are going to go down here. How many grams are in a mole? We have Na, that is 23, C, that is 12, and nitrogen, that is 14. So 23, 12, and 14 should give us 26 plus 23 is going to give us 49 grams equals 1 mole of NaCN. And you times the top together, which is 102 times 1, divide by the bottom, which is 49. So it's going to be 102 divided by 49, which will give us roughly 2.1 moles of NaCN is what we're going to have. On this top one, I don't think I ever finished that one. That's going to be 48.9 divided by 58.5, well, 48.9 times 1 divided by 58.5. So and that'll give us 0.83 moles. So this top one right here is 0.83. We'll do that in the color. 0.83 moles. Sorry for the mess again. And that's how you do convert from moles to from grams to moles. The last page, this one back here, is how we went from moles to grams, because we went from moles to grams. These ones over here, we went from grams to moles. Notice the difference between the two. This next step, what we're going to do, actually that's what all we're going to do on this video. I'm going to make a new video for stoichiometry. So if you'd like to learn more how you do the stoichiometry part, look at that video.